I spent the day on Staten Island, where more have died in New York than anywhere else. Some of the worst devastation is here, and people told us they're not getting enough help. As we visited some of the hardest hit areas with Congressman Michael Grimm, searchers discovered the bodies of two young boys, ages 2 and 4, in the marsh. They were tragically swept from their mother's arms during the storm's most violent moments. Some were hoping for a miracle. There was not one today.
We've confirmed four bodies. The two children they were looking for, they found the bodies. They also, in a different location, found an elderly couple.
At least 19 people have been killed on Staten Island, and what we saw there was very upsetting today, and we are going to bring it to you later this hour. But first, out front tonight, Brian Todd. Brian is in Staten Island tonight. And Brian, I know that you've been there during the day. What are you seeing right now?
Well, Aaron, we're in the New Dorp Beach neighborhood of Staten Island. It's kind of on the southern and eastern side of the island. Complete devastation in this neighborhood. This road behind me is flooded. You can't see a lot of that now. But the houses here, hundreds of homes on Staten Island, as you saw, and as we saw in this section today, hundreds of homes on Staten Island either severely damaged or completely destroyed. Half of the house to my left and your right is pretty much gone. We wanted to show you some sound that we got of two ladies who live in this area. They showed us the damage in their houses. Take a listen.
The water level was up to here. This was the water level, so it touched my first floor. But this is, you know, and this is old stuff coming out of the refrigerator. There's no power.
Just a glimpse there of some of the damage here, but literally every house you go to in this neighborhood at least has a story like that. Either part of the house or the entire house is swept away. Some of these people don't have insurance, at least don't have flood insurance, so they're going to be really facing some tough times in the days ahead. You mentioned the death toll, Aaron, and the two young boys that were found today. We're told now that 19 people died on Staten Island alone, just in this one borough. It was completely devastated, Aaron.
I know some of the complaints they had today, there still haven't been full door-to-door searches to know if the death toll could go even higher. We were also told today about looting, Brian, in neighborhoods like Midland Park was one of the places we were told about. Are the people that you were with worried about looting, given that they're, I mean, it just seems like their belongings are really literally strewn everywhere?
They are worried about it, Aaron, and I just literally seconds ago talked to a gentleman who lives down this street who says he was looted. He's a repairman. He said people came in and took some of his tools. As you mentioned, and as we've seen all over this neighborhood, there are people who are dragging their goods, their belongings